All kinds of ways to open the coconut. Ta-da! Choo!
We got UFC 249 coming up this Saturday. I'm super
That's
excited
gonna
for
be
this. I need this in
just
my life.
straight violence.
First team, all violence for sure.
Just straight violence.
Tony
I
Ferguson.
mean, main event, co-main event, maybe not as much, but dude, Henry, he's got the power. He's got power.
Dude,
But can he find Dominic's chin? I just don't know if the answer is yes.
Well, let's wait for that one. Let's go down the card a little bit. So I'm gonna kind of ask you what you think about these certain fights. Let's start off with the main event: Tony Ferguson and Justin Gaethje. Where do you see this going?
This is so tough. I think the worst matchup for Tony is someone who hits hard, because Tony gets hit.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, you look at all his fights, he gets hit. Like Donald Cerrone hit him. Well, I mean, obviously, man, dude. There couldn't be a worse matchup for Tony, if you ask me. However, Tony's crazy, man. Tony's crazy. Tony's got hit some big shots, just kept going.
Tony's crazy. I've counted against him several times. I thought Dos Anjos was going to give him a really hard time. Gave him probably the easiest time he's ever had in the UFC. He whooped Tony Ferguson whooped his ass.
Tony walked over him.
He
Tony
actually
walked
said
over
this
him
several times, and I completely believe him. He said that he made that fight a 5-round war because he wanted to discipline
He's
RDA.
Crazy like that. He's crazy like that.
I completely believe that that's what he was doing.
His cardio is off the charts.
I don't think that's something he can do against Gaethje, though. I don't think he can.
He can't bring it into later rounds, you don't think?
No, I mean, I just don't think that it's going to be torture for Gaethje, because Gaethje's used to going all the way out. I think that if this fight took place a few weeks ago like it was supposed to, I think that Justin Gaethje had I think this time off was a blessing to Gaethje, because he's been this whole time. He's pretty much
12 days versus like 5 or 6 week camp. That's a big difference. I feel like, yeah,
for sure.
So I mean, he was probably just only worried about making weight. 12 days out.
Yeah, I mean, he is a pretty big lightweight. Like, if you see him standing next to bigger guys, he's right up there with them. So he definitely cuts a lot of weight. Tony Ferguson,
he does.
I'm not worried about him making weight at all, because he made weight already.
Dude, I don't know if I believe that. Why would you do that to yourself? Unless Tony's just that kind of guy.
We know he's that kind of guy, right?
He's just that kind of guy,
he's
man.
That guy.
That meme is.
That's who he is. That's who Tony Ferguson is.
That was just crazy.
He for no reason he like destroyed his body just to make that weight 155.
Just to make a point, like letting everyone know.
Just to do it.
We should add another win to his record.
Yeah.
For making weight that day. Honestly.
Give him $1 million for it. Who cares? But who do you got?
We should give him.
Who's your
oh, man.
Who are you going with?
I just think the better fighter is Tony Ferguson. I just think the better fighter is going to win this one. I think he's the better overall fighter. I think he can take a shot. Hopefully he doesn't take too many from Justin Gaethje, because I don't think anyone on the planet can take too many shots from Gaethje. But I don't think he gets hit with the big shot. I think he can. I think he's got great boxing. I think he can finish it on the feet, anywhere it goes, he can finish it. I mean, I know Gaethje's he's an incredible wrestler. He's got great accolades, but he doesn't even. He's like Yoel Romero. He doesn't go for a takedown. When do you see him go for a takedown?
He doesn't use it.
He's not going to use this wrestling. It's ridiculous.
He never uses it. I'd have to second that. I think Tony's going to win. He's going to find a way to win, like he's found a way to win all the other fights. However, I don't think he's the better fighter. I think they're both like just awkward. Like, they both obviously have skill, but like their best attribute is their intensity and their their motor. So I think we're gonna see two guys with crazy motors kill each other. I think they're both gonna win via murder.
I think Ferguson wins second or third round. I'm gonna go with I think he's gonna go third round if it gets there. Not Darce, not
No?
via Darce. No one's getting submitted in this fight. It's going to be TKO.
I think I actually 100% agree with that. I think Tony Ferguson's gonna get it done in the
Yeah.
second or third, maybe fourth round, with a straight right.
Yeah, I don't think anyone is getting submitted in this fight. Someone's getting knocked out.
Yeah,
I just think that's the way it's going to go.
I'd have to agree with that. So let's move on. Let's move on to Henry Cejudo, the king of cringe,
Oh
versus
man,
Dominic Cruz.
King of Cringe, Triple C. No one even calls him Triple C, man. Everyone just calls him King of Cringe.
Dude, my boy Austin.
He calls himself Triple C.
all the time. He doesn't like.
Dude,
he'll say Triple
Salsar,
C.
he should not be calling anyone Triple C.
Dude, he's the biggest Henry Cejudo fan. He's the biggest.
That is cringy. I know he's from Arizona, but so was Dominic Cruz, so why aren't you
I know.
rooting for him?
I'm like, listen, dude, I know you're from Arizona. I know you're Mexican, but like, dude,
But so was Dom.
dude, Cejudo is like the most. I can't even watch him sometimes.
Do you see his truck? I think his truck says Triple C2 on it. It's just cringy. Just cringy, man. It's cringy. And it's a huge lifted truck, and he's like 5'4".
Dude, no,
It's not a good look.
like when you
just
take
not
it
a
to
good
Walmart
look
to
for
get
him.
groceries, or when you take it to a grocery store to get groceries, like, and you hop out of that,
He hops out. Yeah,
everybody's
dude.
kind of like
No,
laughing.
he takes a ladder out of it, man. I mean,
I mean-
he has to put his ladder down to climb. I shouldn't make fun of him. He's an incredible athlete. I mean,
Yeah.
he's done amazing things.
Like,
but
we know who he is.
still,
We
man,
wouldn't
just
disrespect
cringy.
We wouldn't disrespect him, but I mean, if you didn't know who he was and you saw him hop out of that big ass truck, he's like 4'11".
Dude.
Like we would fucking
Yeah.
crack up laughing.
You think you mess with him, and then you realize, oh, shoot. This man's crazy.
Who do you
But, man, I think this is going to be a tough one. Cejudo has the power to finish it on the feet.
Yep.
Got great wrestling. I don't see him finding Dom's chin. And I think if it goes to decision, which I think it will, I think it goes to Dom. I think Dom wins it in unanimous decision, I think. I think that's the way it's going to go. I just don't think he's going to be able to find his chin.
I know you've always liked Dominic Cruz. He's got that unorthodox style. He's always jumping back and forth, like with that weird, like almost like that Brazilian style where they like kind of go back and forth. But he's more.
It's weird, just never fighting like center line, man. Just back and forth, left and right. It's weird.
That's how he says it, right? Center line.
It's so weird.
It's pretty cool. I mean, I think you're 100% right. If it goes to decision, Dominic Cruz has that.
Yeah.
However, I could see Henry Cejudo taking him down every round and beating the crap out of him and winning that way by decision.
He could, yeah. He definitely could.
And
I don't know about decision. I think if he gets him on the ground, I think he can finish him.
Yeah, 100%.
But man, dude, he is just he's a puzzle, man. Good luck. I mean, TJ Dillashaw couldn't find his chin for what they fight for, I guess, 25 minutes. Him and Uriah Hall fought for, a little over 30 minutes. Couldn't find his chin. Submitted him one time, but couldn't find his chin the whole time.
But here's the thing. I think this is where we're going to disagree. I think Henry Cejudo is going to win. I think he's going to win by knockout. Yeah, I think.
You really think he's going to be able to find his chin?
Cejudo has like very like clean boxing. I'm not saying he's like the best boxer or anything, but he's got clean boxing. You know who else has clean boxing? Cody Garbrandt. Cody Garbrandt,
dude,
took him out, bro.
What, dude? Somebody please just get in his head and be like, "You're a winner. Go back out there and win." I don't know what it is, man. It sucks. But then again, you kind of do know what it is. He's just like stand and bang, like let's just go all out right here, right now. You know what's funny is I think he could still main event a show today because 100%. I love him. And I guess a lot of people want to watch him fight. Who doesn't want to watch him fight, man? Someone's getting knocked super exciting. Out.
It might be him that gets knocked out, So it's always really exciting with him. But I got Henry Cejudo, so we're gonna disagree on that one. Dominic Cruz,
bring Cody back, man.
I'd love to see Dominic Cruz win that. I'm a big fan. Henry Cejudo, though, I think
he's done it twice already, man.
I think it's Henry's time. I think this is his perfect way. I think he's gonna
King of Cringe.
I think he's gonna be here for a while, and we're gonna unfortunately have to deal with all his cringy antics, whatever they might be.
Yeah.
So
I think he's cringier than Kobe, man.
Oh, dude, way cringier.
Yeah.
Dude, but it's with Kobe. It's like you understand. He's like a wrestling character. With Henry Cejudo, you don't know what the fuck he's doing. He's just like.
Yeah, we don't know if he's acting or being real. It's kind of hard to tell. He's a little too good at it.
No, dude, he seems like the kid in high school that you just like bullied, and then he got really good at wrestling because He needs to defend himself.
You got bullied so much, yeah.
No, but I mean, I got Henry Cejudo. I think he's going to win this. Moving on, we're going to go to Francis Ngannou versus Jairzinho Rozenstruik. Dude.
If this goes the distance,
dude,
something wrong happened.
Dude.
The Derek Lewis thing, I understand. The Derek Lewis and Ngannou fight, like, that was different. Like, someone was hurt, and the other guy just got humbled. So, you know, that's a little different.
Yeah, it was just...
This time, though, I mean...
They're both coming off huge knockouts, you know?
I'm a little suspicious about him knocking out Alistair Overeem. Rozenstruik. Little suspicious about that one, because if you see the fight, Rozenstruik hits him. Overeem goes down, but he pops right back up, but the referee already called it. And there was only like 5 seconds left.
Yeah.
So I'm a little suspicious, and everyone had the cards going to Overeem.
Oh,
so I'm kind of suspicious.
He was piecing him up the whole fight. Rozenstruik.
Yeah, but then you look at that cut. Whoo, that was a nasty
terrible,
cut.
Dude. How do you come back from that? Because that's got to split open again eventually, right? If you get hit there.
I mean, it was split up to his nose. It was disgusting.
That was hard to watch.
That was the most disgusting. But then again, I mean, you look at what Ngannou did to Overeem, I think that was more impressive.
So now we got both of those destroyers. We got both of those destroyers who killed Overeem, and now they're meeting in the middle.
This is whoever wins this fight, they fight for a title next.
Dude,
they fight winner of DC Stipe.
Ngannou could have waited. He would have gotten the title fight probably.
Yeah, you're right. But this is gonna, dude. If he beats Rozenstruik, oh, it's on. And have you seen him? Like, he's posted video, or not? He hasn't posted videos, but UFC Embedded, I think it was, posted some videos of him working out, doing his cardio workout. The dude is jacked city right now, man.
I've seen it.
Holy cow!
He's huge right now. He's looking crazy.
He's jacked,
dude. I never noticed.
Then again, he's kind of always been that, man.
Did you notice that he's like hella bald?
He's bald.
Yeah, Ngannou.
I could have sworn he had hair.
Me too. In the Embedded,
he used to have braids.
Right? Embedded, he like had like this huge bald spot from like here to here to here. I'm like, dude, is he on something right now? Like, because testosterone starts to take the hair away.
I would not be surprised. He is another species, man. That man is massive.
I'm just talking crap. I didn't notice that he was bald because he's always had nice hair. Like, he's
always he used to have like really long hair.
You're right. He had braids when he first came in. It's just weird.
Yeah, he had long hair. That's weird. Yeah. Just because I'm suspicious of the last fight, and I think the technical boxing is a little bit better. I'm gonna go Ngannou. Mm-hmm. Just a knockout before the third round, please. I mean, seriously, if this goes to a decision,
no way.
It's a disappointment. There's just no chance, man. These guys are going to be throwing bombs. Ngannou's going to be throwing bombs. Yep. I know that for sure. Rozenstruik's great on a great win streak. A little suspicious of the last one. Still disgusting the way he punched him that last punch that was thrown. Disgusting.
Yeah.
I think Ngannou takes this one. I'm going to go second round, straight up KO.
Okay. I like that a lot. I think Rozenstruik is legit. He's a world champion kickboxer, right? If I'm not mistaken, or Muay Thai fighter.
I believe he came from that background.
So his we know for a fact his stand up is crazy, but what's crazier than his stand up is probably just Francis's freak athletic ability and power. So I think you're right. I think Francis Ngannou. You know how Firas Zahabi always says that McGregor has the touch of death. Joe Rogan talks about this all the time. I think the real touch of death is in Francis's hands, and whoever he touches, it's over, dude.
It's done, man. It's done. If he touches you, boom,
it's over. Like you go to Netherlands, dude. You're done. So.
You know what I'd love to see happen is I'd love to see, even though I don't think it would happen. Yeah, I guess if DC wins the title, he's retiring. I think he's pretty much said that. So I guess DC and Ngannou couldn't possibly happen, which sucks. I'd love to see that fight.
Yeah.
That'd be a crazy fight.
It'd be a great one. I mean, I think Francis is on a tear right now, and I think after Stipe humbled him, I think it made him just way better. Or not even that. I think after the Derek fight, fight, I think he like looked in the mirror. You could tell like because he was different the next time he came back. You know.
Oh, with vengeance, he came back with vengeance, man.
He came back. He came back hard, dude. So I got
It
Francis
was
too.
ridiculous.
So we're on par there. Oh my god, I can't believe this fucking
Yeah.
card, dude. Jeremy Stevens
Stupid.
versus Calvin Qatar. Jeremy
Oh,
fucking Stevens versus
Jeremy Stevens, dude. That's ridiculous, man. Man,
So I mean,
tough.
what do you think about Stevens, dude? Because let's be honest, we all know who the fool
Dude.
he is.
Yeah. He is freaking crazy, and he's coming, dude. When that guy fights, man, if it goes to a decision, it was a war. But they normally don't go to a decision. Normally, someone gets finished.
And like they get finished
man.
badly, dude. Like when Jeremy Stevens finishes people, he finishes them badly. Are you?
He's got the most power. I think he's got the most power. 145, man.
Are you well versed
He's nasty.
with Calvin Qatar? He fought.
Not
He fought Zabit last time. They had like a.
Oh, that's right. He lost his beat. That's right. Yeah. But they went to a decision. I mean, that's a pretty
fight.
good. To go to decision with Zabit. He's definitely a top 6. I'd say 145 right now.
Fighter just like Zabit was, and Zabit kind of took over. But man, that was a 5-round war between him and Zabit.
That was good. That's a good fight.
What do you got here?
Man. Even when Jeremy Stevens fought Zabit, like there was always that chance, that right hand landing, the whole fight, even towards the end of the fight, it was like, ooh, this could land anytime.
Zabit definitely won, but
I think he's
a good fighter.
Yeah, the whole time though, like Jeremy, if he landed the big punch, it could have been over. I'm gonna go Jeremy Stevens, Little Heathen versus via TKO ground and pound.
Really? Okay.
I'm gonna go
I love
ground
that,
and
and I actually
pound.
hope that happens. However, I'm gonna have to go against you here. I'm gonna have to say Calvin Qatar is gonna get it. His boxing, dude, his stand-up's really crisp, and if you notice, a lot of the fighters that Jeremy doesn't catch, a lot of them are like really like slick, stand-up fighters. I really hope Jeremy wins because I'm a huge fan of him.
Yeah, how can you not like the guy?
He's like that Robbie Lawler type where he's just a brawler.
Yeah, dude, let's go. Like he's like, put them hands up.
Like my heart says Jeremy, but my gut is saying Calvin right now. So I'm gonna have to say.
Yeah,
Calvin.
I think my heart's saying Jeremy too, but I'm just gonna go with it.
I'm gonna have to say Calvin, but that's gonna be a great fight no matter what. Like no matter what happens,
Dude,
I can see it being a really
sick.
crisp knockout in like the second or third round for Qatar. So
Sick.
let's move on.
So ready for it.
We got Greg, the woman beater Hardy, versus Yorgan De Castro. So De Castro is a pretty up and coming guy. I think he knocked out
Was it Tafa?
Justin Tafa. Good one, dude. He knocked him out pretty spectacularly.
Yeah, it was pretty. Man,
he's fighting Greg Hardy,
Greg Hardy, who's kind of on a hot streak, except he's just coming off a loss.
He's only lost once. He lost to the tall dude.
He just lost. That was the last. Yeah, the Russian guy, right?
No, not Volkanovski.
Wasn't it the guy that Derek Lewis knocked out in like the last 10 seconds of
yes.
UFC 229?
It's a tall Russian dude.
I can't think of his name. That guy.
But yeah, he is a great
coming off
fighter.
a loss off him.
What the fuck's his name? He's like 7 foot.
Yeah, he's tall, dude.
Anyways, but he's fighting Castro. I think Castro is. I think Greg Hardy might win, dude.
Dude, I think the opposite. I think Greg Hardy's going to come forward. I think Greg Hardy's going to think he's going to be aggressive with this guy, and I think Castro catches him. I think he catches Hardy before Hardy catches Castro.
Dude, I wouldn't be mad to see it. I mean, I'd like to see Greg Hardy get something.
I'm not rooting against the guy, but I just don't think. I think he's kind of inexperienced.
He is.
He's just fought his best. He just fought his best opponent and lost. I think that says something about his experience. And I think he's going to play into Castro's game plan, and he's going to be a little too aggressive. Maybe kind of just get caught, man, just being a little too aggressive. That's just what I think. I see it happening that way.
I think it.
Dude, what I love about this card is that I feel like every fight can end via KO.
Sure.
Like, it's crazy. Like, there's not going to be any decisions.
For sure.
Here. There'll be no decisions here.
No, Dana White.
I mean, I hope not.
Dana White did his thing on this card.
Yeah, he did crazy.
We
And you know what's crazy is the undercard too, man.
Oh,
the undercard's crazy,
dude. The prelims, the early prelims. We're gonna go through it real quick. So yeah, you got
nasty.
You got So
I got Castro. I got Castro winning this.
All right. I got Greg Hardy. I think he's gonna pull it off somehow. I think because he's such an athlete. I think kind of like how,
he is an athlete.
Kind of
like
true.
How
Ngannou has that like weird like power that he overpowers people
Yeah.
almost. I think Greg Hardy might do that to this guy, but I wouldn't be surprised if this guy like throws like a flying knee and knocks him out. All right, so let's go.
Yeah, I hear you.
Let's go to the prelims. Oh my god, dude! Anthony Pettis versus Donald Cerrone. We're getting a run. We're running it back with these two. So
I have no idea.
they've already fought. They fought a long time ago. I want to say like in 2007 or 2008, like way back in the day. And Anthony Pettis won.
Yeah, Pettis won. Yeah,
via
via body shot,
body
right?
shot with a kick, roundhouse to the body.
Man, just with what's kind of happened since Cowboy Connor, it's kind of hard to bet on Cowboy right now.
It
just
really
with the way he's talking about himself and the way he's talking about fighting.
Have you
Man,
heard any
it's hard.
media from him recently? Like, what's his like?
Yeah, he did an interview and he talked about how he just didn't show up to the fight. If it was like a couple hours earlier, it'd been different. But just at the time of the fight, he just wasn't. Like, he didn't want to be there. It's hard to bet on him.
Dude,
it's hard to say like,
money
hey,
on
he's
him.
gonna win this one.
I'll never put money on him in the big fights. I feel like this isn't a big fight though, like because it's a prelim fight, but it's two big names. They're both kind of out of their prime, but they're both still badasses and they still got like awesome names.
Was Pettis' last fight, was that a loss to Nate Diaz? Has he fought since then?
I want to say
I don't think he has.
Let me check real quick. Anthony Pettis. I want to say he might have. Anthony Pettis.
I think he fought Tony. He fought Tony, Wonder Boy, Diaz. I think that's it.
He lost to Carlos Diego Ferreira.
Oh, dang.
On January 18th.
Since then?
He lost by submission.
So
they're both on they're both coming off of a loss. They both need this win, like big time.
They do.
Because Donald Cerrone lost to Ferguson, he's lost to Gaethje and McGregor 3 in a row. But they're 3 fucking badasses. So I mean, I want Donald to always fight in the UFC. I feel like if he loses, he'll be fine. I think both of them, if they both lose, they got a big enough name to still. I'm
gonna go Pettis second round.
Yeah.
Second round finishes them. Yeah.
Submission.
With strikes.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. I don't know if he's gonna come out the gate strong.
Dude, I'm gonna have to agree with you. Anthony Pettis, yeah, because
he's explosive. He's an explosive fighter.
He's explosive.
I mean, this is just the kind of fight that Donald tends to lose.
Yeah, I mean, usually, because I want to blame it on Donald's stance, or like his, almost, I don't want to say his fighting style, because I love his fighting style, like Muay Thai, and if you take him down, he's going to fucking submit you. But,
nasty ground game.
I mean, Donald's approach is like very, like Muay Thai, like kickboxing type of thing. And he's very stationary, and he has, like, no head movement. And Anthony Pettis, he has pretty fucking good boxing. I mean, look at how sneaky he was with that knockout against Wonder Boy Thompson.
Wonder Boy, yeah, man, that came out of nowhere.
Superman punch, just knocked him the fuck out.
Came out of nowhere.
And he's one of the best strikers in all of the UFC, in all the weight classes. So I think I got Pettis in this one too, for sure.
Nice.
So we're both on Pettis on that one. Let's see who else. The next fight, dude, we got we got Alexei Oleinik versus Fabricio Verdum. Fucking.
That's a tough one for Oleinik, I feel like.
Right? Like, Fabricio doesn't have terrible stand-up. Like, it's not terrible. Like, he has pretty solid stand-up. He knocked out Mark Hunt with a flying knee. So, and Alexei's stand-up is almost non-existent. Dude,
that's a tough one.
And they're both badass.
And then he goes to the ground. Verdum's great on the ground.
They're amazing on the ground, both of them. So I feel like this
one's a tough one. I'm gonna go Verdum.
Hold on. another thing to throw in. Fabricio's been out for over 2 years. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
So Fabricio's been out for almost 2 years.
Dang. Was he out for a particular reason?
Steroids. Or
that's what I thought. That's what I
It
thought.
might not be steroids. It might be just
A banned
shit,
substance.
It was
banned substance.
Yeah. Something with that. What the fuck does that even mean? Was he taking fucking creatine? Like what? I don't really know.
I don't know
the details of it.
USADA, man. USADA being USADA, man.
Fucking USADA, dude. USADA's gonna USADA, you know? What do you got here? This is a great fight.
This is a great fight. I'm going to go for Doom. I think if it goes to the ground, he can win. If it stands up, he can still win. He can take it either way.
It's going to be easy if they stay standing up. I think Olenek's going to take him down once. He's going to realize that Fabricio's guard is nothing to fuck with, and he's going to be lost when he stands up. So
he's going to be lost. Yeah, I agree.
Fabricio.
Terrible fight matchup for that man.
So moving on, Carla Esparza versus Michelle Waterson. That's a pretty good fucking fight too. Karate Hottie versus Carla.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard for me to go against.
She's the first strawweight champion.
Yeah. I just think that, man. I think Karate Hottie gets it done.
Me too. I think so,
explosive. Man. I think her striking is just a little too elite. Every fight starts standing up.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for Carla Esparza.
Carla's like the female version of Eddie Edgar, though. So, not Eddie Edgar, fucking
Eddie Edgar, Frankie Edgar.
Frankie Edgar. What the fuck am I saying? Frankie Edgar. She's like a bulldog, dude. She kind of like fucking takes people down. And she's a grinder, dude. She grinds. Her boxing's not terrible. I'm gonna have to say Michelle. Yeah, I think Michelle's gonna grab that one. Let's move on to Uriah Hall versus Ronaldo Souza.
Thank you so much for this fight. I'm so excited for this fight. Anyone who's not excited for this fight is crazy.
What do you think about it?
I'm such a huge Uriah Hall fan, man.
Dude. Fucking fuck.
Dude.
I think he's due for an explosive knockout, dude. Because he, back early in the day, he had a bunch of fucking really sick, highlight reel knockouts.
Also, did you say Ronald? Is his name Ronald?
Ronaldo. It has his name down here as Ronaldo Souza.
Oh, Ronaldo. That's funny. Why don't they just say Jacare, man? That's weird. Jacare's ground game is pretty sick.
Jacare. He's well-rounded. He's super well-rounded, Jacare.
A much well-rounded fighter, I think.
So that's
what
I think.
Man, Uriah Hall. I gotta go Uriah Hall. I think it's gonna be one of those. Man, but that's tough, man. Because he's a well. You know what? That's so tough. I think Uriah Hall is on the up and up. I think he gets this done. I think he gets it done.
I hope you're right, because his fight against the Eraser, what's his name?
That was a tough fight for him.
That was a tough fight. But he was fucking him up. Uriah Hall was fucking him up.
I mean, he did good. He did good, but man, dude, Boychina, man, he showed people that he was
the real deal.
He's the real deal. I feel like that fight, and then Yoel Romero getting clocked by Yoel Romero was like whatever, and he smiled.
Mm-hmm.
The man smiled after getting dropped by Yoel Romero.
Yeah,
people are lucky to be alive after they get dropped by Yoel Romero. That man smiled. That's a little scary. That's kind of scary.
True.
He's the real deal. I think Adesanya needs to be a little more worried about this man than he is.
I agree, but I'm all Adesanya, dude. I'm team Adesanya all the way.
Dude, you don't just get hit by Yoel Romero and smile it off.
Dude.
That's something that like a Tony Ferguson would do.
Seriously.
I think he's the real deal. I don't know if Adesanya's got the shot that can take him out. Or a compilation of shots that can take him out.
He's gonna have to catch him. He's gonna have to catch him perfectly, but he doesn't. I mean, but Adesanya, he's kind of in. He's just gonna pick his fucking shots. He's gonna aim and shoot, dude. He's gonna move around. Man, he's gonna try his best not to get hit.
Yeah.
But let's move back to Jacare Uriah. I think you have Uriah. Fuck,
I'm gonna take Uriah.
My heart
I'm
is
gonna
with
take
you.
it,
My
dude.
heart's with you there.
Mm,
But Jacare, dude. You know what, dude? Fuck it.
such a war
I'm
round
going
fight.
Uriah Hall by fucking ridiculous knockout in whatever round it's
Damn
going to
right.
be in. Because I think Jacare Souza might be on his last leg, dude. I feel like he might almost be done.
He's been competing for a long
while.
time.
Before it was MMA,
Uriah Hall's been competing for a long time too, but still, man, I think he can make a run. And I think he believes he's going to make like if you hear him talk, he believes he's going to make this run too. So that's something to look forward to as well.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with him too. So we got
Yeah.
a fucking badass fight in the early prelims. A badass fight. Vincent Luque versus Nico Price.
Dude, Nico Price. Man, dude.
If there was ever,
dude,
if you ever just like picture in your head what a Florida boy looked like, it's fucking
that's
Nico Price.
It's Nico Price. Look at Nico Price. Look at his
That's
hair.
what a Florida boy
Look at
like.
his weird.
That's what I look like
his
when I was a
weird
freshman
body.
in high school.
His torso is like 25% of his body. It's so short, but then his legs are like 75%. He can kick you from anywhere, dude. He up-kicked James Vick for a vicious knock. That was a vicious up-kick.
He's had
vicious.
He's had weird knockouts, dude. Like
he's got weird knockouts.
Tim Means.
Weird.
He knocked out. Do you see that knockout he had on Tim Means?
I can't remember it right now, but I know he's got more knockouts just up kick.
They had this fucking disgusting fight, him and Tim Means. Tim Means is a badass striker. And he knocked him out coming in with a straight, and he like broke his fucking ankle in half. And it was disgusting to look at. His ankle was like off to the side. But that's the kind of fighter Nico is. He hits you with shit like that you just don't see coming, dude. And like almost all his knockouts. He knocked out this one dude. Who's that fucking guy? This black dude. He was like an up and comer, and he just like from the bottom. He was hitting him from the bottom. Nico was on the bottom.
Oh yes.
Up at him.
With no, it was forearms.
Was it his forearms?
Wasn't it my forearms? I'm pretty sure it was forearms.
He was like this, like that. Boom. Dude,
it was sick. No, yeah, that's what it was. It was hammer fist. He was hammer fisting him from the bottom. Hammer fisting him from the bottom.
So he's got
and he was unconscious. It wasn't a TKO. He was unconscious.
He's got like that stupid
from the bottom.
He's got that stupid Pasco County fucking retard strength, dude.
Dude, that's so weird. He's Vincent Luque, man. He is a solid striker.
Mm-hmm.
A solid striker. But I think Nico Price is just a little weird, a little different. His body, his frame is different.
Weird.
He's got a long, weird body. He's still huge. He's still a strong, big guy. I got Nico Price. And you know what? Why not keep with the trend in a weird knockout? Maybe a knockout from the bottom. But probably a knockout standing up because, Vincent Luque, he's not trying to take it to the ground either, man. He's trying to stand up and strike.
I can see it. The only thing is like, because Nico's going to make this shit dirty, right? He's going to make it, like, weird and, like, crazy. Is Vincent Luque going to kind of submit to that? Is he going to be weird with him? Or is he going to be more, like, calm and composed like he's always been? I think if Luque can stay composed and, like, pick his shots and not, like, get baited into this fucking crazy style that Nico has, I think he's going to knock Nico out.
That's the way for him to win. For sure.
I'm going to say that's going to happen. I think Luque is going to win that with a clean knockout. What do you think?
That's what I think. Nico Price is going to take this one. He's just a weird, awkward guy to deal with. Just one of those ones you can't really prepare for, man. One of those ones you can't prepare for. Where Vincent Luque is a little more traditional. I think Nico takes this one.
Cool. I'd love to see. I'm in for it. I don't care like who Nico fights. He can fight fucking some bullshit Russian dude that we've never fucking seen or heard of. And I'm in.
Vincent Luque though, man.
So
all right, man.
Real quick, I have a couple questions. Out of all the fights that we talked about, which one's your most anticipated out of all of them?
I gotta say it's Dominic Cruz and Triple C, man. I'm looking forward to. It's been 4 years, 3-4 years now. Yeah. Maybe a little under 4 years.
Okay.
3.5 since we've seen him fight. Last time he fought, he didn't perform that well. But, man, how can you not be looking forward to Triple C and Dom, man? Even though you probably think it's going to go full distance, I'm excited to see Dom back in action.
That's a great pick.
Making people whiff.
That's a great pick. I can't wait to see it, too. Hopefully he can stay healthy throughout it all. And on the post side of the fight, hopefully he could stay healthy. I'm going to have to say my most anticipated would be the main event. for sure. Fucking Gaethje versus Ferguson.
It's a great card.
It's
hard to pick.
You can't you just fucking put your land on a fight, and that's gonna be your most anticipated fight.
Yeah, there's the best fight right there. Yeah, exactly.
I have to say the main event, we've been waiting for. Everybody wants to see Tony Ferguson fight. They want to see him fight.
Everybody.
Egypt. On Fight Island, they don't give a shit. Put a body in front of him, and it just so happens that the body in front of him is another fucking badass who can match his motor. Justin Gaethje. This is
crazy.
Gotta be
crazy fight.
The most anticipated for me. So that's my most anticipated. Triple C versus Dominic is yours. Now another question: who out of all the fighters that we talked about, who has the most to prove?
Who has the most to prove?
Out of everybody. What do you think?
Well, Triple C's talked a lot, so I feel like he has to back up everything he said. It's just tough. Man, I'm going to go Donald Cerrone. And the reason I'm going to do that is because there's been so much crap since the Conor fight. Stephen A. saying, he just didn't show up. Him saying himself he didn't show up, and he's trying to prove to himself and everyone else that he can still fight, man. He can still contend. He can still do these things. I think he's got a lot to prove. I think this will be the start for him to show how much he can really do, and he still has left.
That's a great pick. I mean, me and you, we're not casual fans. We've been fans for a minute, so we know that no matter what, we're always gonna fucking love Cowboy. But it's just
you can't not love so. You can't not love him.
When he fought McGregor, it's just the fact that there were so many eyes on it, and most people are just casual fans. They just kind of come in when Conor's fighting, they come in when Khabib's fighting, and then they don't come back until they fight again. They see that fight and they're like, oh, who's this Cowboy guy? He fucking sucks. So he's got a lot to prove to those type of people. So I think that's a great pick. I would say for me would have to be Dominic Cruz, dude. Has the most to prove.
Yeah.
Henry Cejudo made a statement. He's like, I kind of want a tune-up fight. I just want I just had shoulder surgery. I want a tune-up fight. Give me the easiest fight possible. And this happened to be, it was going to be Aldo, but now it's Dominic Cruz. I feel like that's kind of a disrespect towards him. A little bit. It's been a long time since we've seen Cruz in the octagon. I think he has to prove himself.
Been a hot minute.
That he's healthy, that he can still hang with these guys, because fucking MMA evolves every fucking year. It evolves to a different level. He has to kind of prove that he's, the same guy. So I think Dominic Cruz. I think Donald Cerrone was probably a close second for me too. So there's a newcomer that I want to shout out. His name is he's kind of been around. Have you heard of this guy, Bryce Mitchell? He's
Arkansas, man. I love that guy.
Yeah, he's like, give me some camo shorts, Reebok.
Yeah, Reebok.
I love that, dude. How have they not fucking done? They should have done that shit yesterday, dude. Come on, they need to.
Dude, he's from Arkansas, man.
Please, he would just go fucking. He'd put mud all over himself and put himself in
he's
the
crazy.
Fucking camo shorts and just go kill a
he's
bunch
crazy,
of fucking pigs.
Dude, he's crazy.
I want to see him do his thing. He fights a guy named Charles Rosa, who I don't really know much about, but I think he's one of the top newcomers that we can kind of check out.
I'm excited for him too.
Yeah, dude, I think that's it. I think that's our breakdown of UFC 249. That's
all
our
right,
predictions. Man. Not bad for a first video, huh?
Yeah, not too bad. I'll have to get a stand for this next, but yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure all that out, dude. I mean, it's good that we just fucking finally did a fucking video, though.
Only did one, man, for real.
We did one. Let's try to do this every Sunday so we can have content for people.
Sweet, let's do it. Let's do one this Sunday.
For sure. No, yeah, we'll do a post-fight show, for sure.
We'll do a post-fight show. All right, man.
I think I'll kind of save the other topics I want to talk about for that one, too.
Awesome, man.
Let me pause. Let me stop this real quick.